Hello everyone, this is Gabriel and I'm showing you my orchid species Liparis grossa, and it has some blooms already. It's not in full bloom, but here you have the little flowers, very small. I think they are like a quarter inch in size. Look at my hand comparing to the size of the blooms. So they are very small. So it's kind of pretty. It's it has a fragrance, but it's not a good fragrance. It's not too bad if you don't get your nose close to the flower. And gonna sound funny, but I think it smells like breath, like yeah, like somebody's mouth. Not a bad breath, but similar to breath, something like that. So I don't know about the pollinator bugs for this plant. So probably some kind of bugs that like bad smells. Anyway, this is an orchid species, like I said, and it's called Liparis grossa. And I have something else to show you today. I have another dendrobium in bloom. I mean, not in bloom, in spike. It is showing 4 blooms, 4 buds that are soon going to open. It's taking a long time to be ready to open the blooms, and I'm thinking it's because the house is cold. That's probably the reason why. I I think somebody said something about it, about the temperature and the blooming times. Anyway, so I have these 2 orchids, and a couple days ago I noticed that somebody else is blooming. Ta-da! And I'm saying ta-da because I told you about this plant that was in bloom last year, but I didn't show you a video. So this is my terrestrial orchid. It's a Bletilla Striata. No, I'm sorry. Bletilla Striata. And here is the name, Bletilla Striata, or however you pronounce it. And it's a hardy orchid. And you're supposed to plant it on the ground, but I'm kind of scared. I don't want to kill it. It says that it's hardy to zone 5 and zone 9. So it can take cold and heat, I think. But it's the kind of orchids that you don't really have on full sun. It takes partial sun. It's very pretty, but the flowers don't last longer. I think they probably last a couple of days or 3-4 days, something like that. It's very pretty. I really like this orchid because it's the first orchid I had in my life when I was a kid, and I didn't know it was an orchid. So one day my grandmother brought this plant, and she said that it was um, Japanese iris. That's what she said, but it's an orchid. I have no idea where she got it from, but thanks to her, um, I had my first orchid when I was a kid. I mean, my grandmother passed away a long time ago, And the orchids, I don't know if my mom still has them or they died already, but she had them in a metal pot, like a cooking pot. And because back where I'm from, it's a desert and we don't have gardens. Everything is concrete around the houses, so we only have flowers in pots. And this one was planted in a aluminum pot, and it was there for many, 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 many years, since I was a kid until I left home when I was 30 years old, and that's a long time ago. So I don't know if it's still alive. I hope it. I hope it is, because it's like a heirloom, so to speak. And yeah, this is my terrestrial orchid, Bletilla Striata. It's very pretty, and I understand there's different colors. I think there's white and yellow, but this is the only one that I know. And I'm gonna try to keep it in a pot. It's actually growing in just like potting soil, but it's not the commercial one you find at the box stores. I actually bought it on a nursery, and it's basically bark, really fine bark, and rice hulls, and but I added some perlite. I can't remember what else it has, but it's fine bark and rice hulls. So this is my video for today, and I hope you like my uh, terrestrial orchid, because I love it. It's such a shame that it's only blooming for a couple days each flower, but and it always only one of the plants bloom. I have these other 3, 4 shoots over there, but it seems like they are not going to bloom. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.